Our pop-up flash is also called a fill flash. That's because it should be used more as to fill light into a scene rather than as a proper light source. Though if you are in a very dark environment and don't have a tripod or time to click a long exposure photo, then you need to use the pop-up flash as a light source. Just remember that this flash has a maximum range of about 10 feet depending upon your surroundings. Beyond that, this flash is of no use. So if you are in a park, a concert, an event, a wedding, where you are more than 10 feet away from your subject, try not to use the flash and work with the ambient light only. This works well with a small group of people or for portrait photography where you need to eliminate the shadows or dark areas cast by the natural light or any other light in the scene. Similarly, this flash can also be used in bright sunlight to avoid shadows caused by the sun. Let's look at a few demos to understand this. In the first demo, we used a very bright halogen light as a light source and placed the camera to capture a perfect portrait of this figure as shown here. We clicked 4 photos. The first one here is without flash. Here we can see that the shadows of the figure's head is very dark. The left side of the face is darker than the right side. Now, in the next 3 photos we added flash with different intensities in increasing brightness order. In the next photo also, there is some improvement in the light on the face. As we increase the intensity even more, the face is now very well lit, the shadow is evenly darker, and the light looks properly balanced throughout the image. Now in the second demo, let's learn a trick that can be used with this flash when there is no bright source involved. There are two parts to this demo. First, we use flash to put more light in the dark scene and take photo using just the flash. After this, we used a simple white card which you can easily find anywhere in your house and used it to diffuse light as shown here. Now, this would spread the light evenly throughout the room, and let's see these photos and compare them. In the first photo we can see the background is very dark, the shadow is long and dark, and the face is also unevenly lit. Now after using the white card, the photos look very well lit, the shadows are softer, the face is evenly lit, and there is a balance in light throughout the photo. Next, the same experiment is done in absolute dark. In the first photo, there are regions of dark shadows, but the face is properly and evenly lit. This is the shadow of the lens, and the background is also darker than rest of the image. There are a few bright spots due to the flash here. Remember, your lens might cast a shadow at the bottom of the picture, and always remember to remove the lens hood when using pop-up flash. After using the white card, we see here that there is very good balance in light in the photo. There is gradual decrease from the darker to brighter light from back to front, and the figure is also evenly lit. Now, we know that the pop-up flash is not very powerful and cannot be used as a primary light source unless there are no other options. But if you have to use this as a primary light source, there are options you could use to compensate for the light. There is a setting called flash compensation, and there are flash modes that can be used to play around to get the best possible shot. There are three flash modes to be changed for the kind of environment you have: a normal flash, a flash to reduce red eye effect, and a flash trying to illuminate background called flash rear. The flash to reduce red eye should be used when clicking portraits or group shots in low light. A red eye happens when the flash is fired at the eye level and the light is reflected back into the lens. The normal flash mode works exactly as expected and throws light on the subject as soon as the shutter is fired. The flash rear is an important tool which can help us in putting light in the background as well as on our primary subject. Flash compensation is a scale from -3 to +1. This basically is changing the intensity of the flash ranging from most powerful flash to least powerful flash at -3. Here are a few photos showing compensation. That's it from this video. If you have any questions, please use the Ask a Question button to send your queries. Next, we'll look at the types of sensors.